Hi, my name is Heather Brody, and this is my graphic organizer for the major presentation I will be doing. The topic that I was given is PE and technology. As you can see, I have added some pictures of different kinds of technology that can be used in physical education. I chose to use a green rectangle because when I think of physical education, I think of being active, which makes me think of sports. And the first sport that comes to mind is football, and since it is played on a green rectangular field, I decided to use a green rectangle. One of the categories that I chose to highlight is sensors. A sensor is a type of device that detects and responds to some type of input from the physical environment. When I think of sensors, I think of hearts and vitals and alerts, and all of those things make me think of the color red. Another category that I have chosen to highlight for my presentation is apps. The reason I chose blue to represent the apps category is because apps are used on iPads or iPhones, and more times than not, I have noticed the device's background to be blue. I also chose to use a circle because there are so many different kinds of apps I could go on forever naming and describing them all. The last main category that I will be talking about in my presentation is exergames. Exergames are video game technology that combines with physical fitness. As you can see, I have included a URL in case you would like to find out what exergames are all about. I chose to use a rectangle because most of these games are played on a TV or some type of large screen that is the shape of a rectangle. Under the category sensors, I have decided to discuss heart monitors and pedometers. And again, I chose to use the color red because usually when you're using a heart monitor or pedometer, you're exerting yourself, which makes me think of getting hot and red-faced. Under the category apps, I have chosen to discuss three different applications, which are Coach's Eye, Sprint Timer, and Slow Pro. I chose to use the square shapes with the rounded corners since this is the shape of the app icons on iPhones and iPads. The exergames that I have chosen to highlight are Game Bike, which I have included another URL so you can check them out, We Fit, and Dance Dance Revolution. I chose to use the color orange for these exergames because games are fun, and when I think of fun, I think of a happy color, and orange stands out in my mind. While researching Common Core standards in physical education, I learned that Dance Dance Revolution could be used to meet Arkansas State PE standards. I located a document titled K-8 Physical Education and Health Curriculum Framework. It listed a first grade standard as to perform body movement through music, beat, and rhythm. This fits the concept of Dance Dance Revolution perfectly. This concludes my graphic organizer. Thank you for listening.